Okay, just bringing your eyes closed and softening into your breath. And take a few deep breaths to clear and shield your energy. Setting the intention that you bring this morning into your meditation. And then just letting that intention settle within the body. Releasing all resistance. Softening and relaxing. Until you feel the breath come easy. Inhaling without tension or restriction. And letting go. And as you keep breathing in this easy, relaxed pattern, the rhythm that is right for you, I ask you to bring your attention to your energy centers in the palms of your hands. These smaller heart centers that are activated within the palms. And feel how those centers start to make themselves known, expanding their energy, awakening, and aligning to the rest of the physical body. And with the left hand we receive, drawing into the body, and with the right hand we give, projecting outward from the body. So combining the two, I ask you to bring your hands together in prayer position at the level of your own heart center. And in that position, just set your intention now to join with Mother Earth. Through your deep, abiding love. Feel the projection of that love down through the roots that you grow into the earth. That root chakra being at the very base of the spine. Growing down and down into the earth below you. Seeking its way through the soil, the rocks, the waters of Mother's flesh and blood until you can reach into and out to her heart center, finding at that point a beautiful crystal glowing with white and golden light. And anchoring your root system, your beautiful ribbon of life energy around that lovely glowing crystal, joining your loving intention to the loving wisdom, the loving nurture of Mother Earth. And feeling yourself grounded, held in loving compassion to Gaia, our planet. And draw all of that loving nurture back up into your root system, through the roots to the energy point at the base of your spine. Feel that loving compassion, that loving nurture softening wherever it touches through the body, dissipating into all of the cells and the tissues, spreading warmth and light right through the physical and out to the energy bodies. And amplifying that heart energy as you come back to your heart center. And now just, if you would, drop your hands palm up into a comfortable position. Set the intention to connect with source energy, again with that loving intention. With your amplified heart center, from the middle of your body and the middle of your palms, making a three-pointed triangle and focusing that love light that you send out above through the crown, with the intention of joining to and deepening your connection with source energy. And lean into that feeling of being with source, however that feels and looks for you. Just welcome that feeling of being united and in communion. Knowing that source is the Great Spirit that holds all beings in unconditional love. And when we connect through our heart centers to that unconditional love, we feel the ocean of loving energy surrounding us, supporting us, so much so that we could lie in that energy and we could float as though we were floating in an ocean of loving support. And feel how the weightlessness that comes with this feeling of connection lifts the heart, lifts the energy body, so you can feel the very lightness of your being. The weightlessness of your consciousness and your true soul expression, lifting up and away from the physical body, still anchored gently, lovingly grounded into this earth plane, but free to roam, free to fly and move about wherever your intention will take you. And whenever resistance arises, hold the intention of peace. And notice how that feeling of peace just softens the resistance, like putting it into bed and letting it be put into another state of relaxation. As it is not needed for now. And as you continue to enjoy the feeling of weightlessness, feel how that intention of love as connection allows you to be with any projection of thought that comes forward. feel yourself rising up above the home that you live in. You may just want to levitate gently above the ground, but you may wish to just fly up above the roof of the dwellings, up into the canopy of the trees, up above your community, your city, even your country. Just drifting and floating, able to rise up and away from the physical plane, up through the clouds of misty water vapor, out through the atmosphere, beyond the lighted blue skies, out into the spaces where light comes from smaller, distant bodies. And feel how you can float and fly. Just by joining in gentle communion with all that loving energy that supports and holds you, that knows your truth, your soul. And carries you wherever you wish to go. Just drifting and floating, and floating and drifting. And being able to look back upon the earth, knowing your connection is stable and grounded. Knowing you are safe to explore. And feel how when you follow an attraction feeling, you can be drawn in one direction towards something. Again, just drifting and floating. And being able to move from one thought to to another, or being able to release all thought and drift comfortably above the earth, beyond the planet, in endless time and space. Feel the freedom and the beauty of connecting in unconditional love with all that is around you. Yet being free to explore the weightlessness and loving separation from all things physical, all those things that sometimes distract from the truth of who you are and how you are. But in this stepping back, in this freedom to float and feel liberated from all that draws your attention in the day-to-day, feel how you can choose to be ingrained in the humdrum of daily life, how you can choose in a loving way to embed your consciousness in the mechanics of the activities it takes to live on the earth plane. And how you can still choose to step back and above, freeing yourself from all of those distractions and drawing your consciousness into alignment with source energy. Drifting and floating above it all, beyond all of those things that take your attention in the day-to-day. And play with the energy of being in both. Stepping into the physical, being earthbound and in love with all of those things that make life interesting and sometimes predictable, and then lovingly separating and stepping back out, connecting to Source and floating away. Creating space and time to bring more peace into your being. To open yourself to all else that is beyond the earth plane. Beyond the 3D reality. And feeling the way in which the energy upgrades upon the surface of the earth. Are allowing you to step into a completely new you. How that beautiful energy allows more compassion, more freedom, how it brings you more respect for yourself, more honoring of who you are. In balance with the honoring of all that is. And as you continue to float in communion and connection with this unconditional source energy, feel how you are changing, how your energy becomes more malleable every time you take space and time to do this, to sit within your own consciousness, to feel the support of all that is gifted to you. And enjoy the freedom of playing in that energy, that shifting away from the three-dimensional, the third density, and playing in this higher vibrational frequency that is inviting you to step in and away from trauma, shame, guilt and blame. Feel how those words and vibrations reach out into your physical and energetic bodies. And feel the dissonance they bring forward. And then gently let them go and retreat back into the alignment and resonance of peace and compassion. And unconditional love. And feel how that is more comfortable, more attractive, and more resonant with your true soul expression. And just rest in this energy. This energy that allows you to drift and float. In a glorious vibration. Able to merge with all that is. Constantly shedding restriction. Expanding your ability to be light and free and loving and kind. It's such a joyous and wonderful feeling. That you don't want to stop. So gather it all in, drink it into the physical as you come back in through the door to the earth plane. Draw all of that beautiful energy, that lightness of being, in through all of the energy points in the body. Feeling it activating through the crown, through the third eye, through the throat chakra, landing into the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral and the roots, drawing all of that beautiful light energy into the physical body and projecting it down into Mother Earth. Knowing that what you're able to do for your own consciousness and your own being is a gift not only for you, but one that you share, one that ripples out beyond you to all other beings that you come into contact with. And that lovely, free feeling that you have brought back into your physical body. will help others to remember how they too can separate and release all of the heavy holding energy that makes them feel bound at times in this life. And that energy that you bring is a reminder to their soul that everything is a choice. And in remembering our choice, we can create an intention. And through intention, we can raise ourselves up into a more beautiful energy, a more harmonious alignment with ourselves, with each other, and with the planet. And then just bring your attention back to your breath as you allow all of that loving weightlessness to integrate into the body, to integrate back into the reality that you have agreed to on this day. And when you're ready, take a deep breath, wiggle your toes and your fingers, and come back to being fully awake. From my heart to your heart, Namaste.